Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures, where I share the treasures I find in thrift stores, rummage sales, and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. It's time for another episode of Thrifting for Vintage, so let's see what vintage treasures I found in thrift stores this month. This vintage aluminum cake cover didn't have a plate with it, but could still be functional just to stylishly cover any dessert you don't want flies, kids, or pets getting into. I could also see it displayed on top of kitchen cabinets with other vintage kitchen things like old baking pans or pitchers. Vintage trays such as these seem to pop up in thrift stores regularly, and I particularly love the metallic tones on this one. Again, it could decorate the top of some kitchen cabinets, or it could serve as a fun way to store creamer, K-cups, etc. for your coffee bar. I don't know if this vintage pressure cooker still works, but the color gives it away as a 60s or 70s kitchen essential. This one appeared to be in good shape in terms of not having a lot of dings or scratches, so it may still be functional. I do know these older models are more at risk of blowing up if you don't make sure you can see through the hole at the top of the lid. Definitely worth double checking if you use an older model like this one, unless you enjoy cleaning sticky food off your ceiling. Here's another appliance with some vintage charm. I still use our family's old avocado green crock pot and have no problems with it, but apparently after one of these caught fire in an episode of the show This Is Us, people got a little twitchy about using them. Make sure you check the condition of the cord and plug before using one. Of course, because of the graphics on this one, it could also be a cute fall display item paired with some colorful leaves, fall-themed dishes, or other fall decor. I thought these day-wear strawberry canisters were cute, and from what I found online, it looks like they might be from the early 80s. The middle one has a cracked lid, but I could see it being used without the lid as a utensil holder and being just as cute. These darling cup and plate sets were stamped from Ireland. I can't find anything about them, so if you know their age or other information, please comment below. The style and size of the plate with the cup is unique and just not something I've come across before. I love the mid-century design on this vintage glass bake dish. And this town and country pattern Pyrex dish was in excellent condition. If you know, you know. Lids to vintage Pyrex often get broken, so when you find a dish with its lid, grab it. Even if you don't want to keep it, you can easily sell it and make a profit. I previously did a video on vintage Pyrex, and I'll link that in the description. Getting out of the kitchen, I found this vintage jewelry box in pretty good condition. I can just picture someone's pearl necklace or brooch collection being carefully stored here back in the day. For the kids, I found this vintage mobile with the box, and the box says it's hand painted. You can see that in the inset there. It's made of wood, which is so much warmer than plastic, and it's in excellent condition. This metal backhoe digger thingy is rugged enough to still be played with, but I could also see it being a fun gift for someone who works with this equipment and might enjoy it as a display piece in their office or man cave. Trunks are timeless, and these were very reasonably priced. I think the most expensive one was only around $40. I didn't look to see the condition of the inside, but even if it wasn't usable, these would be great side tables or coffee tables. On the fun side, I found a vintage tape and book set for Teddy Ruxpin, which, if you grew up in the 80s, you'll know what I'm talking about. For those that don't know, Teddy Ruxpin was a teddy bear with a tape deck inside, and as he read you a story, his lips and eyes moved. And this gumball machine had clearly had some use, though I'm not sure how old it is, but what a fun addition to a kid's playroom or the basement rec room. Vinyl records have come back in a big way in recent years, so if you want to complete the vintage experience, your local thrift store may have a player for you. This one needs a good bath, but is just waiting to be loved and used again. Lastly, vintage Avon perfume bottles are fun collectibles. This bowl and pitcher are from the early 70s and would look great on a bathroom vanity or on top of a dresser in a mirrored tray with some old hat pins or jewelry. So did you recognize any of these treasures? What was your favorite find? Share in the comments. Also let me know what antique or vintage treasures you'd like me to feature in the future. If you like this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. See you on my next adventure.